Okay, we're here at the 2015 Walker Stalker Convention held in beautiful San Francisco. The Fort Mason Center is hosting the event this year, and it's right on San Francisco Bay. You got Alcatraz over there and some of those beautiful old wooden ships. And today we're going to see a bunch of celebrities. We're going to see the governor and Herschel and Abraham and all the rest. So join us inside in just a minute, okay? Now, the Fort Mason Center was originally a military base established by the Spanish in 1776. 3 piers and 4 multi-story concrete warehouses that are there now were constructed between 1908 and 1912. Okay, so we're here online. Say hi, Aaron. We're waiting for Emily Kinney to show up for autographs. And this is basically what it's like. You wait online for a long time. You get to chit-chat for a second or two with the celebrity of your choice, and then you get an autograph or later on a photo op. And in case you were wondering what the inside of the Fort Mason Center looks like, here's a view. So it's only about 10:30, but already it's packed. A lot of the VIPs came in at 9 o'clock. We were general admission, so we came in at, we were let in at 10:30, right? Yeah. So anyway, that's it. So hopefully we'll bring you some more pictures and some photos and maybe even a little video as we go along. So in addition to hosting the Walking Dead cast, they also hosted people from Doctor Who. That's right, Matt Smith and Karen Gillan from the most recent incarnation. Miss Gillian was also in Guardians of the Galaxy with Michael Rooker. There was also Freddy Krueger. That's right, Robert Englund. And a few lookalikes were wandering around. And tons of folks in fantastic costumes. Wow. All right, so we're having a lot of fun here. We just met with Noel G, who you'll remember from a lot of movies like Bruce Almighty. He played the tough gang member. He also played a gang member in The Walking Dead Season 1, so I think he's getting stereotyped. But he's a very nice guy from LA, and he's on Instagram if you want to follow him. Also met Emily Kinney, beautiful girl, talked about her music, got an autograph from her. Very sweet. Her line was insane. I mean, it took me literally about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to where she was from my spot. And we got here right on the door when the doors opened for general admission. Pleasant surprise, we met with Chad Coleman, who plays Tyrese on the show. Very, very nice guy. Got his autograph, shook hands with me and Aaron. And right now we're getting ready for our photo op with Lori and Shane, otherwise known as the kid's parents from the TV show. What's the kid's name?
Ass Kicker.
Little Ass Kicker's parents. So anyway, so that's where we are right now. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon, and we'll catch up with you later. Some general observations about about Walker Stalker. I've been to the Star Trek conventions. I've been to the one in San Francisco last year. But here, you can get an autograph line with your family or your buddy or your wife, whatever it is, to meet the celebrity, even if you're not purchasing an autograph or a photo op. Just get in the line, wait your turn, and you can go ahead, and when it's your turn, you can tell the actor or actress how much you appreciate what they do. The guests were all extremely friendly. And it's amazing that such a violent and sometimes depressing show can generate such warm feelings between the fans and the guests. Maybe it's kind of cathartic to see that guest that died so violently on the show alive, well, happy, and healthy. I don't know. Some of the highlights for me included Lawrence Gilliard Jr. running through the crowds, giving high fives and surprising the other guests at the beginning of the convention. Stephen Yeun and Josh McDermott had a chance encounter after a photo op, and they were warmly hugging like old friends, like they actually liked each other. And of course, during the photo op session with Shane and Lori, Shane came running out of his photo op session to tell everybody waiting in line that the couple that had gone with them for that particular photo op had just gotten engaged. I bet you he was more excited than the young couple were. It was really, really cute. All right. Well, we just wrapped up a day at the convention. It's a 6:45. Steve Yoon is over in the corner, and he's still signing autographs. Things started to boggle down a little bit at the end of the day. Some of the photo op lines got kind of jumbled up, and people got waiting a lot longer than I think they thought that they'd be waiting. We missed our Governor Andrea photo op, but Erin was a trooper. We did teamwork. She got an autograph of David Morrissey's right here for me. This is a great poster. We brought it in. We got Chandler Riggs to sign it. Noel G, who's been in a ton of movies, Batman and Bruce Almighty. We got Chad Coleman, Tyrese, Michael Rooker. Love Michael Rooker. Michael, I love you. I have a man crush on you. I'm not afraid to admit it. Scott Wilson, who is just like Grandpa, just like you'd expect him to be, exactly like you'd expect him to be. Emily Kinney, of course. I hardly even remember it. I hardly even remember seeing it. And of course, David Morrissey and Lori Holden both signed our poster. So look forward to going home, and I'll fill you in on the rest of the goings on at the convention. As you can see, things are starting to empty out, but it's been a really, really fun time. We've had a blast. We've been hanging out with my sister-in-law Sarah and her nieces, Megan and Natalie. So that's all been going great. And anyway, I'll see you back in a minute. So quite obviously, we had a great time. Future advice for anybody who wants to attend future Walker Stalker conventions. It's a really great, friendly experience, even for young kids. Let's try and keep it that way. I mean, the conventions, we want them to be successful. We want the guests to come back. On their personal time, respect the guests and try not to bother them at the hotel or the restaurants, etc. We want them to come back. When you come to the convention, come early. You may not beat the crowds, but you'll have a better place in line for an autograph or a picture. If you have the disposable income, VIP tickets will get you through the lines faster. If that's a priority, strongly consider it. Don't overbook your photo ops. The lines are long for the more popular guests like Scott Wilson, Emily Kinney, Stephen Yoon. We missed our Governor Andrea op because the Green family photo was so long a line. Give yourself at least an hour between photo ops to account for the long waits. And on that last note, most of these guests offer selfies at their tables for a fee. That selfie isn't limited to a cell phone. If you have a great quality camera you want to use, there's usually someone available that can take that photo for you. This can be a real time saver and an alternative to waiting in lines for the epic photo ops, which are great quality, but the lines, think about it. And finally, eat a big breakfast and bring water. You may find yourself so busy through the day that you won't have time to eat lunch or grab a beverage. Not everybody has the luxury of getting 2-day passes because they work or have other obligations. So plan your time wisely, be prepared for those lines, and be patient, but most of all, have fun.